everyone, this is Muriel from the Sunshine family. I am a Costa Rica expat, and yes, I am at the side of the road, and yes, that is my car, and yes, that is my husband. I am making this video to tell you some scenarios, to tell you about some scenarios that you can follow when you live in Costa Rica, you have your own vehicle, and you get car trouble. That was one of my biggest fears, and it's also a realistic scenario. So obviously our car is working again. Hopefully we can drive it. But before I'm going to share some information, steps to follow, practical steps, please be sure that you subscribe to the channel, not unsubscribe. Well, if you don't like my content, unsubscribe. But I invite you to subscribe and hit the bell to get a notification every time I upload a new video. It's always Costa Rica related, and I am a Costa Rica expat because I have an online business that allows me to generate an income from basically anywhere around the world. If you want more information about that, then I invite you to hit the very first link below all my videos to learn more or reach out to me and ask me for information. So meanwhile, we're driving again. Now, what can you do when you have car trouble? Okay, first of all, assuming this is your own vehicle, you have tools with you and you have a little bit of idea how to fix your own car. That's like rule number one. But now Dirk was with me. If he wasn't there, what would I have done having car trouble? I would not know how to fix it myself. This was something with the gas pedal and the cable that broke, but he could fix it. So I just asked Dirk, what do you recommend my viewers to do? Well, first of all, and I have that, have a number of a tow truck in your phone. But that comes with another rule. Have data, have a possibility to connect with the outside world. So never go from A to B without having a loaded phone with credits where you can call on, or internet or whatever. Like, and on roads like this, the data can be very weak, but we had 3G, so I would have been able to make a phone call and have the car loaded on a truck, led to a garage atelier, and then have it fixed. Okay. If you are, this is another option. If you are handy, but you miss a kind of tool or a kind of part, then you want to know the name of car parts. How to say that shop? It's called Gigante. You have them all around Costa Rica, and it's also called Auto Repuesto. So just Google that on your Google Maps, type it in, and see where the nearest shop is. There's like more than 20, I guess, in Costa Rica, and see if you can get to, if you know which part you need to fix it at the side of the road. That would have been the case if our cable was too short or we missed a part. We would have had a mission to get there, to get the part, and then to get back to the car and to fix it. I don't know if it's ideal, but these are just a couple of scenarios. Now, I am so happy to have this, the man, Dirk, my husband, next to me. I always joke about it, but I'm actually very serious when I'm doing field trips and stuff, or take little vacations myself in Costa Rica. I rather go by plane or by bus or by boat and just have something organized to bring me from A to B. This is me, and I've done this a couple of times with my children, just to not be depending on a vehicle that can break down. You must know that my husband, so we drive a Toyota Land Cruiser, an old timer, very old thing. It's super mechanics and he loves it. It's one of his passions. So he is able to fix it. But for me, this is just a very large truck that feels super huge for me, and I have no clue how the thing works. So there are so many ways to go from A to B. If you are in car trouble with your own vehicle in Costa Rica, just have a phone number of a tow truck in your car, in your phone. Know the auto shops where they sell tools, know where to find them, and just follow my step-by-step plan. And this is the biggest tip that my husband just gave me. Never panic, Muriel. Just never panic. Just think problem and I might help you from a distance, and I doubt it, but I hope anyways that I helped you with some steps on what to do as Costa Rica expat when you have trouble with your car. It's a realistic scenario, and with that being said,
no, I just want to add something.
Oh, you want to add something?
I think even whatever happens, if you don't know the part, but if you just hold up your hands along the road, this is something in Costa Rica, somebody will always stop and help you to the next step.
Oh,
so,
good point.
you know, just reach out to people that are passing by. Eventually somebody will stop. In the past it happened, and our other car is a 74 Range Rover, it stopped. Man, I just hold my hands and somebody stopping and says, oh, what an awesome car, we help you, and you know, it is
Actually,
always
it's
a solution.
It's awesome that you bring this up. Just to conclude this video, we just moved to Costa Rica. I think we just lived in Costa Rica for less than 3 months. We just bought our new second-hand car, a Range Rover 1972. And we had 74, sorry. It had car trouble on the hill like this. And we were with the kids, with the 4 of us. And I remember that Dirk put me on the side of the road in the shade with the children. And he said, you stay with the kids and I go with the car. And after half an hour, very nice people stopped, and indeed they helped us. They were getting somewhere to get a part. They put it in the car in order for us to drive back home, in order there to do a solid repair, but at the side of the road. And I was sitting there with the kids. Some other cars stopped and offered us, do you have water? Do you have food? Can I get you anything from the town? I'm gonna go to Santa Teresa. And he came back from the bakery with coffee, drinks, sandwiches, he was so kind. It was a stranger. And this is Tico land, Tico style. The people are overall super kind. Also other expats. And yes?
If you buy an old car.
If you buy an old car?
Always have matching sunglasses.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. This was the bonus. Mwah! Big hugs. Pura vida. See you in Costa Rica one day.